Hey, what's up, Spyder lovers? I was on the forums today. By the way, this is Nuke, the widow's son. I was on the forums today talking with somebody, or I was reading some stuff about putting in these LEDs in the taillights. Found these. These are the Sylvania super ultra bright LEDs, the Zevos from Sylvania. They work really well. I had them in last night, and I vowed that I was never ever going to take these taillights out and put them in again. Anybody that's ever had to do this realizes exactly what I'm talking about. But I love you guys so much. I wanted to help people out and share with you what I found after about a half an hour of cussing. I found a very easy way to get these taillights off and on. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started now. So once you get these plugged in, you can take these sockets out. Once you get them plugged in, go ahead and stick it in. Obviously these just go with a quarter turn. Once you line up the tabs, as soon as I find it here, okay, they go in with a quarter turn. Okay, and you've got your pigtails here. Okay, first I'm going to show you the really quick way to put this out. I'm going to show you the tools I'm using. Okay, what you're going to want, excuse me, you're going to want a 3-inch extension. I have wobbles, that's all I ever use. You don't have to use wobbles for this particular task. T27 Torx socket head. I use 3/8 inch, it was just the easiest one. The 3 inch is just the right length for this. 6 inches is too long, I found out, so I went back to the 3 inch and it works perfectly. So the easy way I found to get this out, let's get down here. First you have to use your T28, or 27 rather. You've got 7 Torx holding this in. Now, of course, this is the limited ST model with the givey bags already installed, so the brackets have a 10mm bolt here. I opted not to take it off, mostly because when I bought this second hand. I don't have the givey tool yet. We'll be either buying or making one, so I can take this off. Of course, you can take this bracket off and get this off and remove this altogether. However, I was able to do this just by having enough flex in the ABS plastic so that I could get in there and access it. So let's go ahead and get started right away. Okay, so getting this out is actually pretty easy. This first one here, obviously this is the easiest one to reach, so we're going to go ahead and do this one right now. Get this one out first. Okay, try not to drop these. Okay, now the second one is not quite as easy. What I like to do is start off by locating the hole with my finger. It is up there pretty good. Okay, once I've located it with my finger, guide the tool in from the bottom. Oh, I did forget to mention the easiest way to do this also. Go ahead and unplug these and leave the pigtails hang. Sometimes they do get in the way, and it is a lot easier to do it this way. So once you get the tool up there, okay, we're going to locate the bolt with the finger. Okay, there it is. We'll guide the tool in. There really is only room for one finger in there. If you got meat hands like I do. Okay, and that should be it right there. Okay. And you're still looking for the, there it is. Okay, now I've got it locked in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hold this with my finger, apply some pressure while I get my ratchet here. It does make it a lot easier to have an electric ratchet. Okay, we're just going to get that on, and off we go. Okay, now if you try to hold this together, you can see we got some tension in there. Bolt comes out. Voila. Okay. I don't know how long that was. It couldn't have been more than a couple of minutes, but now you've got access to the entire unit. Pigtail, quarter twist out, and I've already done this one. Like I said, I worked on this last night, got quite a bit of cussing in, but we have this one installed, so we're going to put this one back in. I'm going to go ahead and show you how to get these in. Now, a lot of what I've been reading on the forums is that people were doing about what I was doing, and that was to put this bolt in first, this tabbed bolt first, and then go in the reverse order and try to feed that bolt in. And I found a much better way to do it. I'm going to start on this side just because this one's easier to do. I'm going to start on the rider's left side. I found a much easier way to do this, and I wanted to share that with you guys because this is going to save a ton of time, hopefully a lot of cursing and a lot of frustration, maybe some bloody knuckles. Okay, we're going to go ahead and start with the bolt. Okay, let's get our extension here. Put this up here. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is we're actually going to start with the forwardmost bolt, the one that's more towards the forward of the bike. It sounds counterintuitive, but once you see what I do, it's going to make sense. Now, if you notice, this is a slotted bolt hole here, so that allows you to have a little bit of adjustment forward and back. This is the one that's tabbed. If you look under, if you look under here, you'll notice that this bolt hole actually has two small guides here, and those two guides actually go into the keyhole for this portion of the those two guides go in the keyhole portion of the hole. So that is located specifically there. That's why you have the slotted hole back here, so that you have a little bit of tolerances, because this is actually you have manufacturing tolerances and such. So anyway, here, let's get into it. So anyway, the easy way to do this is we're going to put this in here, and we're going to go ahead and insert this and hold it together. Okay, let's hold this together like this. Now, this is a two-handed operation. I appreciate my assistant Fallout here helping me out. Okay, again, this is a lot easier if you go ahead, just don't connect this yet, leave this pigtail hanging free. Okay, we're going to go in. Now, I'm going to have to fight with this, obviously, because normally this wouldn't be here, so this is going to be a lot easier for you when you do this. Okay, so when we get in here, we're going to slide this back, and you can actually see, if you get in there, I don't know if the camera's going to show this, but you can actually have this tilted forward just a little bit, and you can line this up, and you can see exactly where this bolt goes. I don't know if this is coming up on the camera, okay, but you can see the lighting is, for me, is bad. Need to have the camera back off just a little bit so I can get in. Okay, here it is. You can actually see, I've just inserted it. You can actually see where the hole is, because you can actually tilt this forward a bit because of that slot. You can tilt this forward a bit. Now that I've got this in here, okay, I'm going to put some turns in here. Okay, I'm going to put a few turns in here. So it's captured. Okay, we're captured. Okay, next step. Okay, because we have to locate this forward, bolt here. We're going to take this one. This one's much easier to see from the front. Okay, we locate this. We're going to actually push the light up until it's flush and keyed. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put this bolt in kind of snug. Now listen, this is something you guys really want to pay attention to. Okay, I'm going to start using my manual driver. Okay, because these are metal bolts. Okay, and they're going into plastic. Okay, these will strip out. All right, so we're going to use quarter grunts and your calibrated elbow, so we don't over torque these, because you don't want to strip these out. You strip these out and you're looking at a whole new grab bar. So let's go ahead and make sure we're tightening here. Okay, we're going to tighten this one down. Go ahead and fully tighten this one up. Okay, because this is the one that has to be located. All right, that one's good and tightened up. Now, we're going to go back to this slotted one. Okay, and once again, we're going to do it like we took it off. Okay, we're going to get up here with a finger. That sounds horrible. Yeah, I know. Every guy just snickered. Okay. Either every guy just cringed or every guy just snickered, I guess, whatever your age is. Okay, so I've got it located. I'm going to insert the head there of the tool. Okay, I'm in. Okay, we're going to put the tool back on, and we're going to go ahead and continue the tightening process. Oh, I just came out. All right, if you're careful, unlike I was, if you're careful, you can do this without having to put the tool back in. All right, but we're gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. Okay, and the last step, of course, once you get done, is to grab your pigtail, which is now over here. Okay, grab your pigtail, plug it in, voila, you're done. Easy peasy Japanesey. That is just the absolute easiest way I've found to get these taillights on and off. I don't know how long this video is, but it couldn't be longer than about 15 minutes. So start to finish, this is less than a 20-minute job for both bulbs. So hopefully this helped. If you have any feedback, any questions, please feel free. I'm Nuke on the Spyder Lover forums. You can drop me a comment here, and I hope to see you out on the road. Take it easy.